Well, here we are in my kitchen, and here we are with where we are in the garden at the moment. This is the sort of courtyard, kitchen window, dining room window. This is the sort of courtyard, and this is the house next door. Our house ends with this shabby bit on the awful mock Spanish rendering. So we've put this door into Sunnyville next door. We've got this sort of courtyard. It's really rough, obviously. So going into Sunnyville, this is going to be the kitchen. That's a dining room with no windows, staircase going up, and then there's the sitting room, and beyond that there's another extension. But anyway, I'm just talking about the garden really. So this is going to be my treatment room one day soon, I hope. And then this is Sunnyville's garden. This is outside the French windows. It's 9:10 at night. That's the pond we're filling in. It's got so much rubbish to remove. As you can see, I've got a bonfire going. It's burning off about the last week's worth of rubbish. There's my polytunnel. There's my wheelbarrow, which even after 3 years has got a hole in it. And so where you see this green fence here is the boundary between Sunnyville and our house next door. So we've got some cultivation, and you can just about see the boundary fence there, full of growth. To our neighbour, rubble out of the garden all day long, but French beans, strawberries, radishes out a bit late. Everything's late this year for us and then burning just rubbish. Beyond that green bit there is our neighbour's garden, so he just cuts the grass. But already we've got 6 months ago, this was Bramble City. John's got his spuds in there. I've got some courgettes in there, some radishes, and it's really all going on. And we've put this fencing up here to stop the hens coming into this side of the garden, because they just eat everything and kick everything around. This is an old aviary, which the previous owner had, probably with some poor exotic birds. We're losing the light here because of this fabulous tree, which is beautiful. We've got to demolish all this yet, but the garden goes on. Hello, Minnie. We've stripped it down from the big brambles, but my God, you know, we've used the old pond liner as sort of weed suppressant a bit here. That's going down. These are our burning barrels we've brought down here now. There's the pond. It's a pretty big pond. It's an old clay pit, of course. Everybody, this is yet another elderflower, which I'm afraid has got to go. They're everywhere. A bit of clearing up we haven't done. People just used to chuck stuff over this fence into this garden for years, a decade or more, including the man who lived in our house. Let's say our garden is over that fence. I'm in the next door's garden now. So there's one of my hens going to bed. And there's our hen shed. Backs onto the lake, obviously. And there's the new fencing going up. This is the apple tree. And there's my hen shelter area, which I've stored all the kind of rotting wood that we've taken out into. They nest on it, well, they kind of sit on it in winter, but it rots down and the insects love it. So, and it's the cosy corner in the hen area that they love to go in, so I piled that up with shit. And this is the old aviary, which heaven only knows what we're going to do with that. And looking out again here to the right to our garden. This is some glass we've rescued. God only knows what we're going to do with it. So, the lily pond. The burning barrels, at the moment not in use, on account that we've got a fire pit. Neighbour's fence, neighbour's house. John's potato patch. The old aviary, which might actually want demolishing, but we're going to try and rescue it for now. Some lovely hawthorn. And onto what we have so far got cultivated. Hello, Bruno. Leo. Leo and Minnie having a nice evening walk with me. Hi. This bed is going to be really flowers. I've got a lot of flowers and things. So here's Sunnyville. That is Sunnyville. Rear extension. The main bit of the house up top there, which was a 2 up 2 down with a scullery probably. And the extension on the left, which was done by the council about 20 years ago for a disabled person who lived there, which is just a bedroom and a wet room, which is frankly the only bathroom in the whole house. So there's my French beans, and there's my burning fire this evening. We haven't been able to, and there's my neighbour's, one of his outhouses, and there's my little polytunnel. Over here we've got some hard standing near the old aviary, and I've got a greenhouse I bought for 20 quid, which is going to go on there. It's down here at the moment. This is the old pond. There's the French windows into what will be my treatment room. This is the old pond, and we're just dumping everything in there, and it's going to be a nightmare really. No one knows what to do with it. But this year, having just cleared it, it was important to get some veggies in the main part, and we can deal with this later. So that's going to be my treatment room. Hi. And this is the greenhouse. So there we are, and this is the ruined shed. And there, down the side passage there, goes back to the street, back onto the lane. Lot to do around here, but at the moment we're concentrating on cultivating down there, and look at that beautiful tree. Ooh. Next video is our garden next door.